One of the most often questions I get asked is, why do I do what I do? Why do I get up every Monday morning and fly to Sacramento, spend 4 days in Sacramento, and then come back on Thursdays, and then spend 2 or 3 days in the district running around from La Mesa to Fallbrook to Ramona to Borrego Springs to Jacumba and back? Well, my wife and I we have a faith background, and we just look at it as our public service, and it's what we do. We both have a public service mentality. We're both business owners. We've grown up in San Diego County, and it's just important to us to be able to give back give back to the great community that helped raise us and where we're raising our kids. And look, every once in a while I have some success up in Sacramento. Currently, this year we had 11 bills make it to the governor's desk. He signed 3 of them. We have 8 to go. He's got 15 days to sign them, so I'm hoping that he will sign them all and that we'll have additional success, because all of these bills are important to the constituents that I represent in San Diego County, and that's a big part of why we do this. The best part of my job is supporting my staff, who are really the best in the entire state. I have a great capital staff and a great district staff, and one of the greatest rewards I receive as the elected official is hearing what the great work that my staff is doing. So for example, during the pandemic and during the government shutdowns of our jobs and our businesses, when people couldn't go to work, 2,500 families in my district in San Diego County weren't able to get the EDD, Employment Development Office, to answer their phone or answer their email or even respond to make their website work properly so people could get their unemployment insurance. And my staff was able to help 2,500 families, many of them here in Fallbrook, that couldn't get their unemployment insurance. Some of these people, the state owed up to $20,000, and the letters that I get of thanks for the great work that my team is doing is really the greatest reward I have for the job that I have. So a lot of young people ask me, for my advice in getting involved in politics. And what a lot of people don't realize is there's a lot in politics besides being the elected official or the politician. I kind of look at it as a 4-legged stool. And the politician or the elected office is just one of those legs. The other 3 legs are your district staff and your capital staff that really are the backbone of what makes that office work. The other part is basically the government, the bureaucracy that we have to deal with, whether it's local, city government, county government, state government. We need good people to go into those jobs as well. And then the 4th leg of the stool is the campaign folks and the professionals that help with that. So you may have an interest in politics and think, well, I don't want to run for office. And that's great, because really those other positions are maybe even more important than the elected office. And if you're interested in elected office, my advice is get started right away, volunteer for another campaign, plug in where you can, get used to it, and find out if it's something that you're really interested in and really are going to enjoy doing. But remember that those other 3 legs of the stool are just as important.